Hello, folks. Welcome to episode 16 of the Accidental Sportswashing podcast, a Christmas Eve episode. It was supposed to be a Christmas Eve, but shit happens. I hope you guys are
Yeah,
enjoying your holidays right now. When you listen to this, we have a new our gift to you, a new guest. Kofi, would you like to say hi to the audience?
what's going on, everybody?
Yeah,
I'm Kofi.
yeah.
I have a YouTube channel called The Dispatch, and yeah, I'm
With
very
a Y,
excited to
with
be
a Y, not
on
an I.
here. Yeah, with a Y, one word.
Yeah. And Josh as always. So let's just hop right into the NFL schedule from last week.
Uh,
Um, So we already did we talked about San Fran and Seattle, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did.
So Jesus Christ, man, Indy, Minnesota. Um,
Crazy game.
I just
I
want to
still don't
say,
understand how that even happens.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm praying for Matt Ryan because I think this game, this might have. I mean, that's only worse because it was a Super Bowl, but just looking at it, that was by far worse.
I
Thirty-three
mean,
zero.
technically, yeah. Yeah.
Kirk Cousins almost threw for 500 yards. What the fuck?
I
Nigga
mean, to
put
be
a
fair, when you're down 36-0 by halftime, you're just going to throw the ball, like, every single play, basically.
Oh yeah, but
So,
that's still nut shit, and like it's just sad. I just feel so bad, and I remember at halftime I tweeted on the pod account, Jeff Saturday realizing he's gonna get at least he's gonna make a shit ton of money, and now there's completely just dashed all hopes of that. Like giving up, like oh my god, losing is just from that is just insane. It's unacceptable.
it's like, how do you even, like, describe just blowing
Like you
a
can't,
33-point lead? That's like,
you can't. Jesus
and he
Christ.
scored 3 points in the second half.
Just disgusting.
And,
3 points in.
that's awful.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
But and then moving on to the shit show down down in Cleveland. Um, I mean, no Lamar, no wins. That's
Yeah, I mean, the team is
bro, the
awful.
Ravens are just a bad football team.
yeah, and
I
yeah,
think there's like this stat that shows that like I think Lamar and like his wide receiver core has like the highest drop percentage of like any team in the
oh
NFL.
yeah. I mean, and usually like I feel like sometimes people are just being like borderline racist. Like I hear a lot of old black people say this, how they're like, "Oh, I don't want to see these blonde white women on these TV shows." But the one narrative that I hate they've been pushing, do they sign Lamar? Like, nigga, are you like
They don't really have a choice.
like like that shit is just dumbfounding to me. With Lamar, they're probably a top five team. Without Lamar, they're scoring 3 fucking points. It's kind of like if the MVP was set up how it was in the NF if the NFL MVP was set up how it was in the NBA, Lamar would probably take home the MVP this year because
He would at least have a really strong argument.
yeah,
I
because
think. Also, bro, like the Ravens. Speaking of the Colts and Ravens, the Ravens wide receiver situation is as bad as the Colts quarterback situation. They
oh
just
yeah,
keep trying to put like a band-aid on it or whatever. Like, bro, just go out and get a guy.
exactly, and that's the problem. Quarterbacks are a lot harder to find. Wide receivers, the amount of wide receivers we've seen moved
Yeah,
in the past
crazy
couple
talent in the
years,
league now.
there's no excuse. You're a dumb, shitty GM who doesn't want to win. I did praise them for the move they made at the deadline, but you have to do more than that. And if Lamar leaves, it's completely understandable. You've treated him like shit. The media has treated him like shit. Let him go get paid somewhere else. But moving on. Next up, we had an amazing game. I really wish I was able to watch this. But Buffalo over Miami 32-29. I was just getting so many alerts on my phone from I felt like every 2 minutes some shit happened. Like, and I was so pissed I wasn't able to watch the game.
It was a great game. I don't have too much to add outside of like the entertainment factor was great. Josh Allen, it's Josh Allen. He's, I guess, returning back to his MVP form after hurting his elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Tua's still having like those weird moments where it's like, okay, he's not passing as efficiently as he used to, but he still did his thing.
Yeah.
And that run game that Miami has is also really insane. I feel like we haven't talked about this.
Nah,
yet.
not really.
Their run game is insane.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
I think they're like ranked. I think they're ranked like really, really highly when it comes to like yards per carry as a whole, like or like a team unit.
I mean,
compared
yeah.
to, like, every other team in
It's
the
just the way that offense is set up. Tua isn't the best quarterback, but I feel like he's probably. I think the only quarterback that would be better in that situation would probably be Lamar, because he is a better thrower. But like that offense is just so lethal on so many fronts. It's so hard to stop it. So I maybe not this year, but I really look forward to them doing big things soon because
Yeah, I would really like to see Miami in the playoffs. I hope they make it. I also hope Jacksonville makes it.
Oh yeah,
They're fun as well.
We should probably talk about that a bit later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna hop into that. But another close game for the Eagles, which is against a very shitty Chicago team, which is like, I mean, at this point in the season, I don't want to say it's concerning, but it's like it definitely raising an eyebrow because early in the season we're like, okay, whatever, they're just starting the season and they've won almost every game besides against shit, I almost call them Washington football team versus the Commanders, but now this is the point, even though Hurts did get hurt, you should be able to have the pieces around him if you're going to be a real contender to take over and let that running game take over. West Ham has had a great season, but why are you only scoring 5 more points than the Bears in December?
I mean, to be fair, Jalen Hurts had 2 interceptions and he's had like 5 interceptions all season.
Not my MVP.
I don't think he should be MVP, honestly.
No.
I get that the Eagles have like the best record and stuff, but like that isn't like purely, a Jalen Hurts.
I think all of their offensive line is either alternates or starters.
They have one of, if not the best roster in the league right now. But I am interested as he's out this week to see how they do against Dallas without him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's gonna be.
I think they're kind of just like resting and I guess prepping for the playoffs at this point because they're like, okay, we're basically in.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well not risk any injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
I pray they do that week 18 versus the Giants.
Oh, I need that.
We're not already in.
I mean, we should be, but we'll see. We'll get back to that later, though. Then next up, you had an NFC South Classic. Oh my God. New Orleans over Atlanta, 21-18. Tell me why the passing leader only had 16 more yards than the rushing leader.
For Atlanta or New Orleans?
No. In total,
like in general?
Andy Dalton had 151, and Tyler Algier had 139 rushing yards. That's disgusting.
I mean, to be fair, I think the Falcons basically just tried like as hard as possible not to make Desmond Riddler pass the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he wasn't great, and we've been pushing to like.
I mean, it's his first game. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, 13 for 26 isn't the best, 97 yards, but, you got to give the kid time to grow. So, I mean, it wasn't the best game, but I don't believe people these Fields. I'm not saying he's on Fields' level, but look at Fields at the start of the season. He was really inconsistent.
Well, Fields is one of the best quarterback rushers we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or one of the best at least.
Yeah. I mean, but let's not forget what he was doing in college, though, because he was cooking in college. So I'm not gonna just write him off.
Also, Atlanta's offense is really just revolved around running the ball.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what they've been doing the whole year. That's what they were doing before Ritter was starting. I mean, part of the reason Mariota wasn't putting up big passing numbers is one because he's not that good, but also just because they run the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but
do you see that changing anytime soon? Especially assuming the guy.
Because the thing is, their defense is still good, even though they don't really have the. I mean, they have some talent, but they don't have all the talent, and I feel like that's all Arthur Blank cares about at this point. And the thing is, nothing's really going to change because Bucks are only going to get worse. Carolina might get better, and New Orleans has no picks. So they're really their only competition is a very incompetent, Carolina team. So in the future, for the next 2-3 years, if Atlanta maybe picks up another another weapon on offense and a couple more pieces on defense, they could be like how the Eagles and Cowboys were a couple years ago, just dominating the NFC East, even though they weren't the best teams.
That division is so bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad for a while. Like we knew it was gonna be bad, but not because we thought the Bucks were gonna be good. But moving on, then you had Detroit over the Jets. And it was just echoed again this week. Zach Wilson, he has like I said, he has the arm of the Rock, but then also the brain of a fucking rock. Cause, yo, what the he just
I can't. No, it's not even that though. It's like he wasn't even as great as people made him out to be in college.
white. He's white. He made good white throws, and he went
because
to
like not only
BYU.
did he play against bad competition, but like he also did a lot of things that he generally wouldn't be able to get away with in the NFL. Just like some of the throws he did, and like some of the decisions that he made. Not to mention his offensive line in college was insane, and in the NFL, it's not as good. And obviously, you have better pass rushers, so that doesn't help. But the way he played was just straight up inexcusable. Just like as of recently, like he gets so many opportunities to just prove himself, to redeem himself to the general public, and he never really kind of just does anything to I guess prove his doubters wrong.
Exactly.
Like even in this game, he had this really big play where he threw it.
So
I think it was the fourth down. It was an insane play.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But he underthrew the ball at the same time, so it's like
It was just.
it's like okay, like you technically got the play, but it's like
You could have done better.
the way that it's not
I
good.
think like with Wilson, what's just been really insane to me is how bro, he's so inaccurate throwing the ball.
It's
Like
bad.
I knew out of BYU, some people had questions about his mechanics and his accuracy in general, that he was like a raw quarterback. But like this dude's struggling to hit screen passes consistently.
And I don't want
it's
to. And it's
really
not just
bad.
because he's. Well, I'm not saying it just because he's white, but you're seeing the same fucking thing. How they were talking about what's his name? How they were talking about
Fields.
Justin Fields versus Wilson. How they're both somewhat raw, but Wilson was always seen as the more pro ready guy.
Oh, yeah,
You're
not to
seeing it.
mention Trey Lance.
Yeah, and well, Trey Lance we don't know, so I'm not gonna bring that up. But you're seeing it the same thing. You're seeing that with Levis, however you say his name, and Anthony Richardson. And it's really like that. Like the parallels are really annoying because like Levis is gonna be ass. Like he's not gonna be
I don't
good.
think I don't.
I think
don't
he just
think
needs
Will
to be
Levis
in like
is gonna be
a
ass.
good developmental
I don't.
situation.
But that's always if it's a big if. And
I think the bigger question people have is Levis versus Stroud, because when you look at Stroud, like his college stats are way better and all of that stuff, but there are questions about like he just has an insanely good supporting cast and stuff like that. But I definitely think Levis will probably go over Richardson.
yeah, I mean, I do think at the end of the day, Richardson will be the better quarterback, honestly. But we'll see.
I think the issue is with Zach Wilson, unlike those two prospects, is that is it just me, or I didn't really think he had that great of an arm to begin with.
Yeah, like from
college.
from the time they were dropping all this, I'm like, he played against shitty competition. He didn't have the best, and like you said, the supporting cast around him was insane, and his stats weren't that eye popping. So there's no reason he should be going over guys like Trey Lance.
It's like this is like a one season thing that he had. He
Exactly.
was mediocre for most of his time in college, and he has one breakout season. And people assumed, it was similar to Joe Burrow, where Joe Burrow had these small roles, suddenly became suddenly had the greatest quarterback season in college history.
Yeah, and
but the thing is, Joe Burrow's a completely different player.
And he was playing against SEC defenses.
Yeah, he was
I don't care.
Some insane
he had good wide receivers, but it's still insane. But we spent a little much time on this, anyways. So moving on, we have Pittsburgh at Carolina. I didn't hear much about this game. Pittsburgh won 24-16. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Red Zone during this Sunday for some time, and this game barely came on at all. I will say though, J.C. Horn He's nice.
Oh yeah, he is.
I don't really have anything else
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold still a starter somehow.
It's just the Steelers, you know, like there isn't anything to really comment about
Yeah.
this team currently. The only
Either
thing you can really
team.
talk about is their future, and right now, because like right now they don't really have.
But I think
anything.
if actually, if Carolina won this game, they'd be very much in. Yeah. If Carolina won this game, they'd be tied for first.
I mean, that kind of just shows the current state
Yeah.
of their division. Though.
And you know what's funny? PJ Walker is still their leading passer, for passing yards with 731.
I mean, they have like such a bad quarterback situation. They're still in the hunt for like being first in their division. Just like doesn't make sense to me.
Absolutely
It's like
shit show.
it doesn't feel real, you know.
Yeah, but after that, I called it last week. By the way, after two of you, well, two of these motherfuckers doubted me. Jacksonville came out again after being the home underdogs. They're now 4-1. Trevor Lawrence balled out.
Curse?
Jacksonville over Dallas, and I think you might be the cursed one, Josh, because it's kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean,
Trevor Lawrence is really good.
Yeah,
I think we could get that out of the way.
And this like
Ingram had like the game of his life.
Yeah, and I just want to
this is really random, right? But like they showed a play of Ingram running a drag route, and people are saying that he cooked sauce when like.
No.
If you're a cornerback, how do you stop a drag?
We're talking about the Dallas game.
I mean, okay, yeah, still, I'm just saying.
God. But, I mean, it just shows you how bad of a fucking coach Urban Meyer was. At least at the NFL level. Because he legitimately made Trevor Lawrence look like a bust.
I mean, yeah, I was like reading this athletic article about the quarterbacks in like the second years from last year's class, and they were talking about Trevor. And it was just so bad for his development last year that this year is really like his real rookie year.
Yeah.
Finally being in like a normal, proper system. I think Doug Peterson helps.
Exactly. Going from Urban Meyer to Doug Peterson is an insane improvement.
Yeah.
But in Dallas, man.
Like even like the moment that Urban Meyer got fired, I think like the moment I'm pretty sure Trevor Lawrence visually looked like a better player.
Like a weight off his shoulder, like he's not playing with that monkey on that fucking perv ass monkey on his back.
Oh my god.
And but Dallas, man, they finally started to move me 2 weeks ago, and then they've done bullshit the last 2 weeks. That defense is not holding. If they go up against San Fran,
it's not really his fault.
If they go up against San Fran, they're getting smoked.
Oh, they're cooked. They're cooked.
I mean, yeah. If they play, luckily they're not playing the Eagles with Jalen Hurts this week. But if they see the Eagles this week, they're cooked. I think Minnesota fries the fuck out of them. Like that's gonna be a shootout.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Minnesota. I don't know. They're kind of on fraud watch.
But their offense, they have the offense to do so.
Their defense is really bad.
Look at Dallas' defense.
Dallas's
defense has been ass too.
I mean, their secondary couldn't catch shit in that game.
Yeah.
So I guess I could see what you're talking about, but like,
we'll see.
There's something about Minnesota that just doesn't make sense to me because
they just won so many close games, like barely.
They're like the anti-Giants of like 3 years ago. Jesus. But
oh my god.
Moving on. No reason this game went to overtime, but KC over Houston.
This was one of those games where it's like, this should not have been as close as it was.
Yeah.
Or like it didn't feel like it should have been.
Yeah, and with I feel like it's the same thing with Lamar. Without Mahomes, it's still a better team than the Ravens, but they're nowhere near as good. No, and obviously that you're saying that about a top 3 quarterback talent of all time or top 5 quarterback of all time, but still it goes to show you how much one man can do.
I also they also had who was it? I'm pretty sure I knew some Shoes fans that are hyping up Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah, he had 86. I'm not sure.
Been pretty good.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was gonna pick up. I think it's Pacheco. I was gonna pick him up in fantasy, but someone took him. And Jerick McKinnon was crazy last week.
He did insane that game against the Texans. Like,
and I also just meant to shout out Trevor Lawrence. You know, he did. He got me the W in my last week of fantasy, but I missed the playoffs by 23 fucking points. So, thank you, Trevor.
Okay, that's brutal.
Thank you for
Holy
it.
shit.
No,
23
it's
I
okay.
made the
If you,
playoffs. I
I'll
made
show
the
you guys
playoffs
my
by 8
draft
points.
after we get off the pod. My draft was disgusting. Like But moving on. Then you had. I didn't even know this game happened. Why the fuck is Brett Ripien starting a game in 2022 in December? Yeah, Arizona losing to Denver. You know, I mean, without Kyler, they're literally nothing. You know, Steve Keem, even though he
Here's the
took
thing.
what were you saying?
Why is Cliff Kingsbury not fired yet? Like, I've been
He's
saying
white.
this for like the
He's
last
white.
few weeks, but
He's
why is
white.
he not fired yet?
He's white.
And there's this article that I read, something about how like people, like some sources were saying that they might not fire him because they think Cliff Kingsbury didn't get enough sources or like tools.
Well, to be
help him
fair,
succeed.
he does have the worst GM of like this generation.
Yeah, but it's
But
like
that's not an
But
excuse.
they drafted Kyler.
Exactly.
They fleeced the Texans
For
to get DeAndre
Hopkins, you have
They
Marquise
got JJ
Brown.
Watt.
Like,
this is a good team. There's
Yeah.
like no real excuse.
and in an
for
NFC West
the
where
Cardinals
the
to be
Rams
cheap.
aren't good, the Seahawks team, I don't want to say overperformed, but looking at the talent, I would say majority of people just looking at the depth chart, you're gonna choose the Cardinals, and it's on the coaching staff, because Kyler hasn't played the best this season, but maybe his confidence is getting fucked up because he's seeing how fucking inept the coaching staff is.
I mean, also not to mention like some of the things that coaching staff does not help Kyler at all. Like some of the plays that they draw up and everything, it's
Kyler,
really
man.
bad.
Free Kyler. But yeah, and Denver, good job, I guess. Cool.
Do we care about Denver
No.
anymore now that Russ has a concussion?
No.
It's
Rip
like
Russ.
it's
Rip
no longer
Russ.
like that fun punching bag.
Yeah.
Really.
But moving.
It's a shame because their defense is good.
Yeah, their defense is really good.
Now I'm kind of on the
Yeah.
Russ redemption tour. You know, I need him to spin back.
I mean, if he's willing to just throw in the middle, then maybe we can.
You've been
get a
saying that
redemption
since I feel like the first episode, and it's fucking hilarious how true it is.
Like this has been the thing for like his entire career as
yeah.
well. But like to be fair, Russ had like not only like the best deep ball for like a majority of his career, but he was also an insanely good scrambler.
Yeah.
And now he's older. He's generally bigger because he's trying to take the hits and everything that he gets from getting sacked, and now he can't really run as well. So now it's just he just throws in the corners and that's it.
Yeah.
Can't really do anything.
But
else.
Then moving on, I feel so. First of all, I just want to send condolences to that black guy that was getting screamed at by that old white bitch. But Jesus Christ, man, you just can't lose like that.
The way the Patriots lost that game, just in like the sheer fashion of it.
Like Mac Jones is probably the definition of average. Like he's Eli Manning without like the elite intangibles.
I don't think that's all his fault as well.
It's not. It's not.
Like,
I think Bill Belichick is actively trying to get fired. Like I feel like he's teasing Robert Kraft. Like what are you gonna do? Fire me? He's just trolling. Like he's just trolling his ass off because they're not gonna fire him because he's one of the greatest coaches in NFL history. But what the fuck has been going on this season? Like I feel like Mac Jones isn't that good, but I do genuinely feel bad for him.
He was overhyped, definitely, in his rookie year. But like I feel like this is like a balancing out where it's like people were overhyping him in his rookie season, and I think giving him too much.
He's kind of overhated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
but also,
smack
like,
dab
that coaching
average.
staff the Patriots have, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like Matt Patricia and Joe Judge in the same coaching staff
that
is
like
a recipe for hell.
Belichick this season. That's the Third Reich. They can make up the Third Reich. That's Mussolini. I forgot the nigga from Japan's name and Hitler. They're the Third Reich. But
Japanese dictator during like
I forgot what his name is.
Probably should search that up.
Yeah, but just shout out Ramondre Stevenson. He had 170. That's fucking nuts. 172 in regulation. That's actually insane. But
All right, let's see.
then
I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing his name.
yeah, dumb. Moving on, we have another embarrassing performance from Tennessee. The Chargers winning 17-14. I mean, I would expect some more points from the Chargers, considering how shitty Tennessee's defense is. But, they got the win. They did what they had to do, so can't really complain there.
I feel like this game, like, in theory, would be good. It's two kind of playoff level teams in an important game, but it just seemed kind of dead.
Yeah, it's kind of fell flat, honestly.
In general, I feel like that whole. I mean, not only are like the Titans underperforming to some extent. I mean, but like both, the Titans and the Chargers don't really have the greatest wide receiver cores out there.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
that just amplifies, I guess, the struggles and the weaknesses these two teams have.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much else to say about that game. But then, moving on, then you had Cincy over Tampa Bay.
This is like Tom Brady getting like a piece of his own medicine.
Yeah, last week was Purdy, and this week was he was like, okay, Brady, we're cool, Brady's back, and then no, no, like Joe Brrr just turned on the Jets, and he said, "Fuck you, nigga, hold my nuts."
To be fair, he was really bad in the first.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
He was so bad.
Did you see that one scramble he had?
Yeah, he went like a million miles back, and he got saved.
I was like, come on, man, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is like a weird like twist of fate that like Brady is gone. Well, in this game specifically, because like
karma.
Well, yeah, but like we always like consider Brady to be this like. I mean, not everyone, but like I feel like the critics of Brady always consider him to be like the luckiest quarterback of all time.
Oh, by
like,
far,
to be fair, he is definitely up there.
Yeah.
Like you don't get 7 rings without a little bit of luck, and like if you could like examine his rings, you could probably find a lot of high variance moments. That
I mean, but then at the same time, losing to the Giants twice is also like really unlucky.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
but like
it's whatever.
But like in this game, it's the special teams and the defense, the special teams and some unlucky turnovers from the Buccaneers that basically gifted the Bengals like the game. They had there's a fumble from the special teams after a punt, I think.
Yeah.
That basically gave them the Bengals insane field position. Then there was another fumble. Do they have like back-to-back turnovers or something like that?
I think maybe. I'm not completely sure though.
Like Brady had 2 fumbles. I remember another. I think it was Bernard. Bernard had a fumble with a punt return. It was just like it's really, I guess, uncharacteristic for, I guess, a Brady team to just go out the way they did there.
But moving on, Sunday Night Football, man, Giants just found a way to get it done.
That game was so stressful.
Yeah, and I just want to before we talk about anything else, that I'm not gonna say should have been, but that could have been called DPI on that last play. But if you watch both of these last 2 games, you'll know how horrible the refs have been. Even last year.
I completely agree with that, but I also just think like, yeah, that could have been called, but Washington clearly had their chances to win the game. Oh yeah,
for sure.
Like,
and even last year's game, I remember they called us offsides like twice on the
Oh yeah.
And neither of them were fucking offsides. That was so infuriating. And then
that game almost made me cry.
Yeah, and last time we played, when they fucked us up with when they charged Feliciano with the taunting penalty. But if you look in the right angle where the refs were standing, he was clearly looking at Slade, who just got the first down. So why he just flexed. But then you have niggas yelling and screaming in their opponents' faces and they don't get shit. So it's just frustrating. Both games were officiated horribly, but this was really a win and you're in situation for either team, and the Giants, thankfully for us, won. And now they don't have the easiest schedule, but they definitely have a path to get in.
If they win one, they're probably in.
Yeah.
One out of their next 3, they're probably in. What a performance from Kayvon Thibodeau,
Yeah,
too,
man.
bro.
Oh,
Prime time
it's
likes
special.
me. That is. I need that on a T-shirt. I need
remember,
that on a T-shirt.
Kayvon Thibodeau was basically like projected to be the first pick.
Oh yeah,
And
but
then kinda, like,
character
just
issue.
tapered off.
They do it to every
Yeah.
because he's big, he's black, and he's strong. That's it. Like,
Dude, I remember I had a tweet. I was like, I was really wishful thinking, but I was like, yo, we could get Kayvon and Evan Neal 1 and 2 with us in the Bears pick.
I need my
And it
Kayvon
actually
jersey, man.
happened.
I need my Kayvon jersey. But and I think I don't really want to talk about this game, the Monday night game. Can we just make this the no game of the week?
What even was the Monday night game?
It was LA at Green Bay, 24-2012 Green Bay.
I honestly just tuned out of that game.
Yeah.
I didn't even like bother watching.
We can just skip
Yeah,
that
same.
this game because that was just a shit show. But so yeah, moving into last night's game. Jack.
Okay, now we could just shit on Zach Wilson
No,
even
first
more.
of all, fuck Evan Ingram. I'm so like you don't know how much it aggravates me.
It was
to see
so
Evan
bad
Ingram.
for us.
Like
in his last season.
he cost us so many games, and you know it's
He
really
was, like-
annoying. Maybe
he was, like,
you know what?
responsible for,
Maybe
like,
he saw
half
the
of Daniel
vision.
Jones'
Maybe he was
turnovers
like,
as
you know
well.
what? Maybe I'll lose these games so Joe Judge gets fired. Maybe he was an inside agent helping us. You know, maybe. But until that's confirmed, fuck Evan Ingram. Like, oh my god, that drop versus the Eagles, man. I'm never gonna.
You
let
gotta
that go.
respect the man. He's a Pro Bowler.
Nigga, he gonna Pro Bowl my
Bro,
nuts.
the fact that he got into the Pro Bowl, oh my god.
But yeah, he balled the fuck out. And I forgot Etienne. How do you say his name? I was
Etienne.
Etienne.
ETN.
No, it's not Etienne. Or is it? I don't know.
It is Etienne.
It is okay.
Because people say, well, like I see, like his fans call themselves ETN.
Okay. But yeah, Etienne he's been balling. You know, he's been really consistent. And usually, I still don't know if I love the pick, but he's shown the production in a decent offense.
I think the pick has aged really well, considering, well, James Robinson is no longer here,
Yeah.
and he had some injuries with him. Because, like,
And I mean, he hasn't
it's
really
like the
come on with
big,
the Jets either.
yeah, because, like, the big thing, or, like, the big issue people had with the pick when they initially drafted him was, like, well, why would you draft another running back if you have James Robinson, who was, like, I'm pretty sure one of the few, like, undrafted players in NFL history to have, like, 1,000 yards in his rookie year,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. So it's like, okay, why are you picking this guy who then proceeded to tear his ACL? Why would you pick him over like some of some of the plenty of other guys that are out there? But now that James Robinson's no longer here, I mean, kind of worked out for them in a weird twist of fate.
But so yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, and also just the Jets are a joke. They need Mike White, and
pray for Garrett Wilson.
yeah, nigga, pray for me. I bet on his over.
Yeah, I started.
When Zach Wilson was playing,
I mean, he was cooking, so he cooked last game, so I figured he'd cook again this game. But
Yeah,
before we start making
that's crazy.
predictions,
You really bet on Zach Wilson.
shut up, nigga. But just before we start these predictions, I just want to shout out some of these ticket prices. $13 at Soldier Field, $2 in Tennessee, Ohio, Cleveland, and Baltimore, and then $8 in Pittsburgh. This is a horrible slate. But actually today, you know, in about 11 hours, we have Buffalo at Chicago. Give me Buffalo. I'd pay $13 to go see Josh Allen though.
I think that's a steal, low key.
Do you guys want to get on the flight real quick?
I'm down.
All right.
Buffalo and who?
Chicago. Justin Fields. Watch Justin Fields cook.
We out, bro.
Yeah. But then next up we have New Orleans at Cleveland.
That's nah.
I'd probably go with the Browns here.
But with the way the rapist has been playing,
Nah, I'd pick Cleveland.
I guess fuck Cleveland, I guess. But Houston at Tennessee, Tennessee. But I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Houston is able to at least put up a fight.
I know Malik Willis is starting.
Oh
I'm
shit,
gonna
you're
still
right.
probably
You're
go
right.
with Derrick Henry versus the Texans, no matter who the quarterback is.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how bad Malik Willis is though, because their defense has the Texans'
I don't
defense has
think they're
been
gonna
pretty
like make him pass the ball too much though. So
Yeah,
I mean,
like
Yeah.
when
they
he
should be
started
fine.
before, they just ran the ball a lot,
good. Yeah,
and Henry always kills any other AFC South team.
yeah. But then
So
moving on, then
what's
you
next?
what Seattle at KC. Give me
That's
Kansas City.
okay. That's Kansas.
Yeah,
Let's be
Kansas City,
honest.
for sure.
yeah. Then you have New York and Minnesota. Give me New York, man. Fuck it.
Give me New York
Is there
for
Josh? You know who's the pick.
Yeah, I'll just pick New York.
Hey, bitch. No. Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll pick Minnesota. Alright.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just like put the curse in.
Yes.
Alright,
Next up
Minnesota's gonna lose it.
you have Cincinnati at New England. Give me Cincy.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be really that close. I can't wait for this fucking Matt Patricia disaster class that he's
God.
gonna put up.
Weekly disaster class.
Have you
I
seen
mean,
those
I think
videos of
New
like Mac
England.
Jones yelling at Matt
Yeah,
Patricia?
he deserves it.
Yeah, I don't
He
think New England
hates his
go
guts,
out
man.
that easily, just because their season's kind of on the line. But I'd guess Cincinnati wins by a touchdown.
Yeah. But moving on. You have Atlanta at Baltimore. Uh,
Is
I might go
Lamar still playing,
Atlanta
right?
with Tyler Huntley starting.
no, it's not Huntley.
Lamar's playing.
No, it's another dude.
Oh, is it Anthony Brown?
I'm not sure
I think he's
honestly.
a third guy.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oregon legend.
Oh no,
I
I
mean,
think it might be Huntley. Yeah, it is Huntley.
I mean, that's still pretty disgusting.
Oh yeah,
Just
it's
like
fucking
off
nasty.
quarterback quality.
But I guess give me Atlanta.
This like looking
But
at
then
like
yeah, no, yeah, this is the
lineups.
no game of the week. No game of the week. No game of the week.
This is so like look at
Yeah,
Baltimore's
no, we're
lineup.
not talking about this anymore. Moving on. Washington at San Fran. Give me San Fran.
Give me
Yeah.
the Niners.
Yeah, I'm going to Niners here.
And then you have Philly at Dallas. Give me Dallas. Unless Gardner Minshew puts that shit on, give me Dallas.
Yeah, at this point, it's like
I'm gonna take
the
Dallas.
Eagles. Even if they lose this game, it's not going to hurt them. So it's like they probably will just not play as if it's like a regular season game. So it's probably going to be Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I think Dallas is gonna really want to get back on track after last week.
Yeah, a
Last week
little
they
more
just,
victory.
They just fell apart.
Yeah, if they lose, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. But moving on, Saturday night football. Weird to say. You have Vegas at Pittsburgh. Vegas has been playing a little better recently, so
I'd take Vegas.
yeah.
I'd probably take Vegas just because of
And just to say, first of all, the immaculate reception, R.I.P. Franco Harris, legend. But that shit is not. I see way too many people saying that was the greatest play of all time. Because first of all, it shouldn't even counted. And
that was like.
Second of all, you literally have the helmet catch. Like that, I'm not listening to anything else. The helmet catch, I may be biased, but the helmet catch, you're not topping that.
The Giants generally, I think the Giants.
And then the Mario Manningham sideline catch.
Catches than that.
Yeah, the Mario Manningham sideline catch is like, that is probably the best one in NFL history. Cause
that's one of the hardest as well.
No, yeah, that's top one. But whatever. It's enough being a fanboy. So you only got 3 games on Sunday. You have Green Bay at Miami.
Yeah, I'd say Miami. Just even though Tua is not been playing.
I'd say Miami.
Then you have Denver at LA. Give me a Denver.
Do we have to
Is Russ starting?
No,
I think he's out for the season.
Yeah, even then, give me Denver.
Just because of that, probably just because of that defense, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm riding with Baker.
Ew. And then next you have Tampa at Arizona.
I think Tampa's gonna win this.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Especially
Arizona's
with
one of the 5 worst teams in the league. They're probably bottom 3 without Kyler.
Yeah.
And I think this is probably the last I think this is the last Monday night game of the year. Then you have the Chargers at Indy.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Chargers. Like Jeff Saturday is just gonna get out. Gets out. I'm actually getting out coached by Brandon Staley. That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the Chargers are better. It's an important game for them.
Yeah, they have
And
more
Jeff
coaches.
Saturday is a fucking idiot.
They have better talent. Like, I mean, they have a better coaching, which is not saying much as well. I feel like this is pretty easily the Chargers.
All right, so moving on. Let's get just some quick NBA because we have NBA 2 weeks in a row. Yes, but we do have Kofi here, so I feel like it's necessary. So this whole fake All-Star shit is just hilarious because Wally was being a little bit of a herb, but he just tweeted about it. He was like, yeah, he is an All-Star. He was just being, after a win, you're fucking hyped up. And the funniest thing, Wally never even played for a Knicks. He's just marking the fuck out for no reason.
Dude, I don't know. Halliburton, I'm not his biggest fan.
Oh, no.
But now I see too many people hating on him. And
it's because,
not really fun anymore.
Do you know,
because I see too much of this. I see too much people dick riding him, too much people hating. It's like...
Wait, Kofi, do you know Attack the Ruler?
You mean
like
X?
The Twitter account.
You mean X?
No, like the Twitter account.
Oh, no. I mean, because I know X is one of his biggest haters. Because he loves De'Aaron Fox. So.
Oh, I just cut out.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, we didn't hear you.
I was going to say, I saw this interview he had with Taylor Rooks, and he was like, bro, call me like a wannabe all-star, but I never said I should be an all-star or anything like that. Yeah. Like, he never said anything like that. Putting up good numbers.
Nobody's really hating on him as a person, really. It's just like, I guess...
Yeah, like, his stats are a little bit inflated.
That he gets.
His stats are a little bit inflated, but he's not a bad player. So I think it's just overblown because it's a Knicks. It's just so overblown because somebody associated with the Knicks said it. So if anybody else says it, and fucking NBS, what's the name? The Bulls Network was making a bunch of ableist remarks about I think it was Randall calling him fucking spastic.
It was about,
and nobody talked about it.
Play style.
Like basically but when someone says the Knicks, and the thing is, people think that's bad. The shit the media says about our own players is 10 times worse, and they get it 10 times more often. So that's what I think.
So basically, I mentioned Tactical Roller a while ago because he studied or he examined, I guess, Halliburton's game last season, and he was not a big fan of it at all.
Yeah.
And his biggest reason, he sent me a few clips. He asked me what do you think of this and this. He picks up the ball very, very early most of the time, especially whenever he's going downhill. So it's he takes a lot of these weird shots, these weird, he makes a lot of weird decisions, or it's a lot of them seem, I think the right word to probably say is predetermined.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's he's relying a lot on the sets that the Pacers use to generate.
But that's just shows he just has a good coach. Rick Carlisle isn't a bad coach.
Yeah, he's a good coach, but there is I guess an aspect to it where it's usually when you're a star player, or if you're classified as an all-star, usually, you're more, I guess, self-reliant on your capabilities rather than coach's sets and stuff like that. Not to say that those aren't important, but when they play such a big role to a player's production, you're okay, is this really as authentic as it is, or is it kind of inflated?
I think Halliburton be a very good starting point guard for a long time in the league, but people calling him the next point guard, and I saw the Ringer had him as a top 20 player in the NBA.
I was
season.
Okay, calm down.
I was
that's absurd.
But
not to discredit Halliburton, by the way, he's a great player, but
I don't think he's an all-star caliber player personally, but I do think he should be an all-star this year because of the numbers he's put up. And the Pacers have been decent this year, and their roster's not very good.
Exactly. But so that's all the big besides the Knicks. Oh, I just dropped an article on the Knicks, by the way. I'm gonna link that down below. But I kind of forgot to mention that. But I'd like to do a little stats quiz. So basically, what I wanted, I'm gonna be the host. Let me Tyler. I forgot what the fuck his name is, but I'm Steve Harvey. So basically, I'm gonna have Josh and Kofi try to guess who the leader is in that category for Christmas games. Not name LeBron, because LeBron is a fucking meat muncher. All right, so.
Okay.
All right, so
Calling the greatest player of all time a meat muncher.
Yep. But all right, to decide who goes first, Kofi, choose a number 1 through 10. I mean, no. Yeah, choose a number 1 through 10.
4.
Josh.
6.
All right, the number was 7. So Josh, you go first. So, and it's gonna be all time. So you have to guess all time and the player currently playing. So for points, who has the most points all time, and which player currently playing has the most points? Not named LeBron.
Wait,
I know this one too. I think.
Wait, can you say that again?
So who has the most points all time on Christmas Day, and which active player not named LeBron has the most points?
Oh, fuck.
This one is like the easiest one out of all.
Is it Kevin Durant?
Ding, ding, ding. All right, KD is one of them.
Damn, I knew it.
So, all right, but you're still missing all time. So, all time.
Oh, so he's not second all time.
It should be very easy.
I feel like this should be really easy.
I'm giving you a 10-second shot clock. And then you get your turn.
Is it Michael Jordan?
No, wrong. All right, Kofi. Would you like to guess?
Wait, can you say it again?
Who has the most points all time on Christmas Day, not named LeBron?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm giving you.
Jordan. Is it Kobe?
Yes, sir. All right, so after one category, tied 1 apiece.
Wow, okay.
All right.
Damn.
So this, since Josh went first on the last one, you're gonna go first on this one. So this one actually only has one leader. So this player's actively still playing and has the most assists all time on Christmas Day. So Kofi, would you like to? So who has the most assists all time on Christmas Day? You have 15 seconds.
Oof. I have 2 guys in mind, but since he's played, I think he just puts up better numbers. I think I'm gonna go Westbrook.
Yes, sir. That is the correct answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say Westbrook or Chris Paul.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
Westbrook has 93 over 11 games played. All right.
Damn.
Moving on to rebounds, Josh, you get the floor. I'm gonna extend it to 20 seconds, and I'll give you guys a 5-second
that's
countdown.
rebounds.
That's like the worst one.
Yeah. So rebounds all time.
Oh my god. Okay.
Rebounds all time and rebounds right now. You have 20 seconds, Josh.
Oh my god. It's probably like a big man.
What a great
Oh my god.
I have no idea.
I really have no idea.
I
was thinking like Shaq for some reason.
Is that your final answer?
Is it Duncan?
Wait, are you Shaq or are you choosing Shaq or Duncan?
I'm gonna say Duncan.
Wrong. Kofi, what's your answer?
Bro, what the fuck is the answer?
Dwight Howard?
Wrong. All right, all time is Shaq, by the way.
Oh my god.
Shaq with 155 over 13 games. All right, and right now.
Wow. Oh wow.
All right, and then Kofi for right now. I will tell you right now, he's not a power forward. He's not a center. Right now.
Fuck. Damn.
For current players, Kofi, you have 15 seconds.
Is it Westbrook?
Wrong. What's your guess, Josh?
Is it LeBron?
Nigga, it's not named LeBron. That's the whole point.
No, okay.
Everything is there's no LeBron.
So it's not power forward or center.
Yes, you have 15 seconds.
Okay, who the fuck is it then? If it's not Westbrook, then
yeah, that was the first dude. I was feeling pretty good about that one.
Nope.
Okay, is it? No, I can't.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Is it
1.
Durant?
Yes, that's actually correct.
Oh, wow.
Yep, Durant has 74 over 10 games played.
I'm
So I
like,
wait, what
okay,
is it
he's not
now?
power forward or center,
So
so
what is
okay,
it
it's
now?
probably
2-2?
good.
Yeah, I think it's 2-2, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Josh, you go first on this one. Giving you 20. Oh no, it's actually Kofi goes first on this one. So Kofi, who has the highest field goal percentage all time? On Christmas Day.
On Christmas or
Yeah,
like
on Christmas. On Christmas.
ever?
You have 10 seconds left.
Okay, that's probably harder than the rebounds one.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it a player that has scored? Is it an active player?
no. Well, it's active, and we're doing both active and. So the highest one all time is no longer playing. No longer playing. I'll tell you right now, they're both centers. That should
Wilt Chamberlain?
wrong. I don't. Did he even play on fucking Christmas? All right.
I
Would you
don't
like
know.
to? Would you like to guess, Josh? All time. He did play pretty recently. I'll say that.
No.
What the fuck? Okay.
You have 10 seconds left, Josh.
I'm gonna say something really stupid.
Go.
Zaza Pachulia.
Nope. It is DeAndre Jordan with 78.1.
Oh wow. Okay.
Field
that-
goal
Yeah, I
percentage
would've
over
never
7
gotten
games.
I should have
All
thought
right.
of that.
And then so for active players, Josh, you have 15 seconds left on the clock.
A center.
He plays in the Western Conference.
A center. Okay.
5,
This
4,
is so fucking
3,
hard.
2, 1.
AD?
Who?
Anthony Davis? No, that's
No, too late.
I
No.
just say Anthony Davis.
All right, Kofi, you have 20 seconds on the clock. Center in the Western Conference. Played for two teams.
Probably not Jokic.
Nope.
Oh, I should have thought.
Wait,
Jokic
did you said
as well.
Jokic? Jokic is your final
No,
answer?
I was just talking to myself. That wasn't my guess.
Oh, okay.
That would have been a really good one though, because
All
he's
right,
super efficient.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Kevon Looney.
What the
Oh, no.
fuck? It is Steven Adams.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess.
Yeah. All right.
I wouldn't
So
have thought he's played on a
this
lot of
last one is
Christmas
gonna be
days,
too
so I guess
hard.
we're OKC.
So I have to think of a better question because this last one is gonna be too hard. If you guys are struggling with this shit,
Bro, the score is like 1-1.
it's 2-2 actually. It's 2-2.
Look at us.
Oh my god. That was actually really hard. I'm not gonna lie. I
You
was
guys
like,
suck.
I was thinking of like some super niche player that might have like a few field goal attempts or something.
That's why I was thinking Kevon Looney, bro.
That's why I
Oh
said
my
Zaza
God.
Pachulia.
Warriors have played on a lot of Christmas days, and he's very efficient.
I think Jokic was a really good one though. I should have
Yeah.
thought of that.
All right. So I'll give you guys this. If you guys get any of the top 3, I'll give it to you. All right. So this is and whoever answers first wins. Who has the
Alright.
most points in the fourth quarter of the season?
This season,
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan.
No.
It's not Shea.
No.
Oh wow.
Devin Booker.
No. Wait. Now it's
KD?
Josh. Your turn to guess. It's going back and forth. Josh,
Oh.
who's your guess?
Jason Tatum.
No.
Oh wow, he fell off.
Kevin Durant.
No. Tatum, you're getting warmer. Tatum is third.
I just.
All right, Josh.
Fuck. Okay, let's think. Luca.
No.
I was gonna guess Luca, bro.
No. Plays in the Eastern Conference. Kofi.
Embiid.
No. Big man.
What? Wait,
Go.
Giannis? No,
Yep.
it can't be Giannis.
Yep. It's Giannis.
Oh.
He has 214 points in 26 games. D Mitch has 213. And
I thought I might have gotten it with Embiid
Yeah,
when you
if-
said in the Eastern Conference.
if
I didn't.
Literally,
I
if
was about
Tatum
to
had
reject that.
4 more points, he would have been number one. But
Oh wow.
so congrats,
I mean,
Josh. You'll be getting it.
I'll not pick Giannis because like Giannis doesn't really play that many minutes.
Yeah.
Plays like 33 minutes a game.
But
So I was like, that's probably not
Josh,
true.
don't worry. I got Connect with Santa. He's gonna get you an extra gift for winning today. You know,
Nice.
because I got that. I got them hookups. But yeah, and to close off the episode today, I want to do a Christmas movie draft, guys.
I'm gonna cook y'all so hard.
So since I went first last time, and we're gonna do a snake draft. I'll go last. So
I'm gonna cook y'all so
Kofi.
bad.
So who do you have? Who do you you get the first overall pick. Who are you picking first in your
Home Alone.
Home Alone?
Does that count?
Which one? Yeah,
That's
of
a
course.
Christmas movie.
Home Alone 1?
Yeah.
All right, and we cannot pick the movies from the same, you know,
Franchise.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm cool with that. All right. My pick is the American classic. It's a Wonderful Life.
That's a weak pick.
Well, the thing is, in like, regardless, one of the greatest films of all time. So
I mean, I know what my pick is right now. Die Hard.
I know my pick.
Die Hard. Die Hard. That is
Okay.
That is so
Okay.
easy.
Do I go or do you go again?
I mean, I don't have anything in mind, so you can go.
Polar Express.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yes. Okay. I'm gonna pick a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay. I have to think.
Oh, classic.
Oh, Frost. No. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I'm trying. Oh, Elf.
Ew.
Okay. Okay, I need to think.
Yeah, I know. This is getting.
Okay, this is getting a lot harder.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, no. What's that one? No, there's just one Christmas movie. I remember.
you.
Hold on. No, wait. Let me search up the Christmas movie, okay? Because like I remember this Christmas movie. I watched it like a few months ago, actually.
Gee, hurry the fuck up.
Bro, okay. It's
Oh
just
wait, so can I go? Can I go?
Yeah, you could go.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Fuck, I was gonna say that.
Let's go. All right.
Oh my god.
I mean, I love when you think about that as like a Halloween movie.
But if it's The Nightmare Before Christmas, my nigga, it.
Yeah, word.
Yeah. All right. So Josh.
If we go
I
before,
was gonna
I'm
pick
picking
that.
Daddy's Home too.
Okay,
Shut
so
the fuck
I
up.
picked twice here.
No, you just you have two already. You have It's a Wonderful
Yeah,
Life, Charlie Brown.
you had 2 picks.
Alright. Okay. This is so hard now. Now that like you took one of my main picks, that sucks. Okay. I don't even know that many Christmas
Yeah,
movies like
just
that.
look up
Holy
Christmas movies. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's just like it's hard to find things that are actually good, you know.
I mean, I have one. I remember. I remember what I was gonna choose, but I'm not giving it to you.
Wait, Polar Express was already taken, right?
Yeah. I think that.
Damn it.
Pick by me that was.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Oh, wait. This is kind of cheating, but it technically counts. Eyes Wide Shut by Stanley Kubrick.
No, I'm not. No, that's not a Christmas movie. No.
I mean, it technically does.
No.
No,
It's
come on.
my.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Little Woman.
All right, fine. I would have said The Grinch, but.
Yeah, no one took the Grinch.
Yeah, The
That's
Grinch
kinda
was
crazy.
gonna be my pick, but The Nightmare Before Christmas, I feel like that hits a little harder. But yeah, this has been honestly one of my favorite episodes. Thank you again to Kofi coming back on. Shout out, go subscribe to his YouTube channel at the Dispatch with the Y, all one word. He cooks up amazing content. You know, what are you at, Kofi? What are you at? How many subs are you at right now?
How many subs? Like 315.
Yeah, let's get this nigga. Let's get this nigga to 400. No, let's.
I should have honestly joined his website,
Yeah.
but I'm too lazy to even write shit now.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, and just shameless self promo. I just put out an article in the Knicks not too long ago. I'm gonna start producing
Yes,
some more
sir.
articles. So I'm gonna throw that in I'm gonna throw in that in the little description, and just look out for more weekly articles from me, probably every Friday. either Thursday or Friday. But yeah, Josh, anything you'd like to shamelessly promote?
Can you switch my third pick for the apartment?
No, nigga.
Come on.
God, this has been a wonderful episode. I hope you motherfuckers have a great Christmas with your family. If you're not with your family, don't jack off too much. No, that's not good. And yeah, have a great Christmas, guys. Love you.
Peace out.